Thanks, DP. Excuse me. Nice. Wait, you're still awake from last night? Are you serious? Oh my god. I feel bad. I feel like I kept you up last night. Because I wasn't planning on streaming that long last night either, but I just ended up. It is, like I was saying, it is pretty easy to pump out runs of this category, but you always feel like you're so close because literally all it takes is just the damn. Oh, really? Yeah, that's always the dumb thing. You kind of cross that point of no return where you're like, well, guess I'm not sleeping. Fair enough, so you've actually only been up for like 20, 30 hours. Yeah, a couple hours you just... Whenever I'm that sleep deprived for like an extended amount of time, I go kind of back and forth every few hours between being like manic and like being just completely dead. So I woke up a lot later today than I was hoping. I was hoping to... I think what'll end up happening is tonight I'll probably... Because I also... For some reason, I all of a sudden got really tired. I woke up at like 1. And then, for some reason, I was really tired around like 5:30. And so I like fell asleep for like probably 45 minutes. Don't know why, because I had a, you know... I'd only been up for like 4 hours at that point, you know, 4.5 hours at that point. But now I feel good because of all that sleep. But so I'm assuming what'll end up happening is I'll probably stay up almost equally as late tonight, maybe till like 4, and then I'll just force myself. It's not usually nowadays. It's actually not that hard to get up anyway. I'm surprised that I was able to sleep till 1 today. Lately, I have been waking up at like by like 10 a.m. regardless, like 9 or 10 a.m. No matter how late I've really stayed up. But I think I was just extra tired last night, but because I hadn't gotten a lot of sleep for the past few days before that. But then, yeah, then I'll just force myself to get up at like 9 tomorrow, and then I'll be all good. I'm making the mistake. I need to gift her first. I'm not losing runs to drop flowers. No! That makes me so mad. Okay, well, that's... makes me so fucking mad. It's okay. I was really good about not doing that last night, and then I just forgot about it. Oh, bitch. That's okay, we can fix this. Because I'll just give him the flower that I have. And then grab one for her. Well, no, I already have one for her, so I'll just grab one. Yeah. Oh, I already have one for her, so I'll just do this. That is so fucking annoying, though. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my god. Okay. But then, yeah, but then that means that I can't gift tomorrow. Wait, no, yes, I can. Wait, 1, 2. No, I can't. I just have to give her this, yeah. So this will be her 1. Then I have to go for the 5. Because, yeah, because this is all I have. So I'll give her this. So that's 3. Yeah, I'm empty. And then today's Friday. So then, yeah, so I'm just going to have to sleep until Wednesday and hope there's 5. And if there's not, then I'll do Sunday strats. Fortify. Wait, what? Are you serious? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. That's fucking crazy. My god. Yeah. So you hope for the 5 here, otherwise I'm gonna have to come back. I'm guessing there. Oh my god, I got it. Wow. Cool. Because we're actually completely good despite that mistake. Actually, that mistake didn't lose any time. I don't think. I mean, it makes the run more likely to die because I'm now behind by 1 gift. But it doesn't matter. As long as I don't get screwed by rain, then we're good. Nice. So then the alternative is, if there's only 4 there, then what you end up, then my strat, basically, what you end up doing is, in order to make it worth it to go back for a 3rd forage, you go there on a Sunday, because she can be at the lake on Sunday, but it's unlikely. From my experience, it seems like she's less than 50% to be at the lake. So it's kind of a nice recovery strat, and you can end up in that situation normally, even if you don't make the mistake I made. If you get only 2 pink catmint on your first forage. I happened to get 3, but then I accidentally gave 1 of them to Kurt. So it was like I'd only gotten 2. So I can just do that strat. So it's kind of a... Right, and this is Wednesday. not gonna make any talking mistakes tonight. I'm gonna talk to her and gift her every day. I should get the cutscene. I was just, you know, last night I was just getting extremely tired. But now I should be good too. It is a weird thing though, isn't it? Where like you stay up for, you know, you stay up too late, then you have to get up early the next morning. You're like, okay, fuck it, I'm just not gonna sleep. You go through your whole day, you know, you go through the kind of the on and off fatigue, and then you get home. It's like 8 p.m. You could go to bed, but then you sit down and you're like, well, fuck, I could stay up for a little longer, you know. For some reason, you just don't. And this is Thursday. Yeah. Friday. Yeah, I was basically put in a position then where I could only get 1 day of rain. One non-Sunday of rain. And so far this has been pretty good. Sunday, Monday. Alright, so this is the Monday, so I sleep twice. Cutscene on the Wednesday. Nice. See? We know how to play this game. trying to be really efficient about resets tonight though, so I mean I figure if it's about 18, I think it's about 18 minutes, it's under 20 minutes to get to the weather reset. So that means I can get about 3 resets in an hour. I can get 3 attempts in an hour. So I should be able to get, you know, at least 10 by about midnight. You know, so I am, you know, I'm not trying to jinx it, but I'm just trying to keep it in perspective that I feel like it should happen. Shit, dude. It should happen. Without too much gnashing of teeth. I mean, it's only been 20 runs so far, probably more actually. I just only started counting, but not like 50. It's been between 20 and 25 runs that I've reset for, and that's including the PBs that I've finished with 7 reigns instead of 8. But I finished, like I said, I finished 5 of those runs, and they were beneficial because I was able to, you know, I PB'd every time, and I actually cut a whole minute off from the 1st to the 5th because just through execution and tightening up the route, going from 3 forages to always 2. At first, I thought I wasn't clear if it was really a sure thing that you could always get 2 forages, but three, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Yeah, I believe it is, yeah. Now the annoying thing about it is that it's not even a sure thing once you get those 2 days, because as you know, you could get fair weather, you know, no rain during the rainy season. So when I got those first 2 days, I'm like, okay, here we go. You know, which one of these next 6 days is gonna fuck me, you know? But yep, that was exactly what I've been resetting for. So this should be. Oh shit! I did not split. That sucks because that would have actually been a nice gold, but that's okay. One, 2, 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Now, so just waste as much time as you possibly can. Actually, worst case scenario is it rains, because this is there's a couple endings where you actually have to leave the farm for the final cutscene. And for those, except for one, I think, you don't get guaranteed good weather. So in this case, you have to walk all the way to the goddess pond at least a week after this cutscene that I'm about to skip. But because you're not guaranteed, but it also has to be good weather when you come here. So that means that I have to sleep until at least the 7th of fall, but if it's raining on fall 7, then I have to keep sleeping until I get good weather. So worst case scenario is it literally rains from the 7th to like the 23rd or something like that, which is possible on paper, but not likely. But And even then, I think I would still get record. Actually, no, that would lose me record probably, but... so yeah. But then also, yeah, alternating rainy and sunny is also a good way to just bleed time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, cool. Yeah, I knew that I could say, because I think he does 3 forages, so there's a few. We otherwise do the same day route in terms of the calendar. Damn, wait, are you sure that much? That means, wait a sec, that means this is, let me just make sure I mash through this good enough. That he does 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 2. That means that this is potentially 27. So yeah, I will not be grinding to beat this. There's some small mistakes, like the oh, this is the one where I accidentally gifted Kurt the pink flower. Yeah, I mean I fixed it, and I did, like I said, that was not a time loss, because I ended up getting the luck I needed for the second growth. So I played it correctly, but it put me in a position for the run to be more likely to die. This is great. This is a really nice way to start the evening, because now I don't have to grind till all hours of the night, which I would have done. I would have grinded probably for at least the next 6 hours. But now I can just play a different ending. Now we can derust, probably do cake contest, because that's pretty chill, and that one has a decent room for improvement, and it's fairly enjoyable. And I need to do some digging as far as how the cutscenes, because there's a few of the cutscenes that you can actually skip. So I need to do some kind of research on that, so we'll figure that out. But anyway, so this was great. This is a nice ending, although it's reset heavy. It's clear what a perfect run is, pretty much. No, yeah, yeah, exactly. I just was preparing myself. Okay, I got a three resets an hour. Okay, if it's a 10% chance, that means I should get it by, yeah, no. But anyway, it's clear at least what a clean run of this is. So, for anybody who wants to get into speedrunning this game and start off with something straightforward, but still, requires a little bit of mental math, a little bit of knowledge and everything. This is a good category to do. So I'll do a final revision of these notes, and then update the speedrun.com, and then hopefully Wow, I can't believe that this was actually... I was... No, this cannot be. I thought the best I was getting was definitely like a low, or like a mid 28. I must have completely miscalculated. Come on, Lewis, have some nuts.